2016, when I first started Boostly, a friend of mine gave me a copy of his book, The 4-Hour Workweek, and I was like, wow, this is cool. Obviously, because I've come from the world of hospitality where me and my wife were working like split shifts. We never saw each other, and the hours of hospitality that gives you. So now I've fine-tuned everything to where I work as little as possible, so I can spend as much time with the wife and the kids.
Let's spend 10 minutes together to change your life.
With hospitality, there's always been one low-hanging fruit that any artificial intelligence agency can come in and smash, and that's guest communications. It's the biggest bugbear. I get PTSD now just thinking about the day when I was in it 24/7, 11 o'clock at night. What's the Wi-Fi code? I'm locked out of my house. There is easy wins that anybody can have, and that's with guest communication and pricing, 100%. Hospitable are already on it. So many companies are already on it. The next progression of this, instead of being text to text, it'll be voice to voice. So your PMS provider or your third-party AI company, a guest will be able to call a number thinking it's you or a member of your team and speak to an AI bot. And that'll be the next progression, which will be very powerful.
So I heard you talk about having 1,000 direct booking websites and doing 100 million in revenue. Did you hit that goal? And what's next? What's next in your pipeline?
We have hit it. The next, so it's mad really, because when we first started to integrate with the PMSs, we were sort of looking at 5-10 million. And I shouted out on social media all these years ago, we did 5-10 million as like big milestones for us. But as you grow, these milestones just get bigger and bigger and bigger. And yes, so far we've done over $100 million in direct bookings. And that's not us personally. That's for all of our clients. We've got just around 1,000 clients at the moment. They power just around about 10,000 listings. And these are all over the world. There's some operators that are doing tons of bookings, and there's some operators that are doing next to nothing, right? That's just on average. That's what we're doing. The next goal now truly is for Boostly to get not only the attention of these big OTAs, but to get a seat at the table or a seat at the Zoom call, so to speak. So when they are making big decisions that are going to affect hosts, we can be there as sort of a, hang on a second, this would mean this, just to give them a little bit of a context of the host. I feel like that's who we've got a voice for now. And we've got the numbers behind us. If we can go to them and say, listen, we're doing all this, we're powering all this, we're speaking to your customer base, because the OTA's 50-50 customer base. 50% is the host, 50% is the guest. And if we can just be there just to sort of give them context or say, listen, I won't really do that, or yeah, definitely do that, that'd be amazing. So that's like the big mission now, is to do that. Whether that happens or not, there's so many variables that are out of our control, but we're trying every single day to do so.
Booking.com, please put Mark Simpson on your board.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing is that a lot of them are being very approachable, which is cool. So, we're nowhere near where we need to be, but thanks to platforms like LinkedIn, I'm able to get in at the ground level and work their way up and have communications and stuff, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, it's a long road, but even though we've been doing this for 8 years, we're only getting started, and the conversations that we're having are being really encouraging. So that's the next goal. That's the next mission.
That's great. Adam, do you have any final question? I have one.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm curious just what a day in the life looks like for you.
Yeah. Which is a really good one, because I've fine-tuned this. I'm a big Tim Ferriss fanboy. In 2016, when I first started Boostly, a friend of mine gave me a copy of his book, The 4-Hour Workweek, and I was like, wow, this is cool. Obviously, because I've come from the world of hospitality where me and my wife were working like split shifts. We never saw each other, and the hours of hospitality that gives you. So now I've fine-tuned everything to where I work as little as possible, so I can spend as much time with the wife and the kids. Monday is the day that's busy. So I'll start at 9 UK, and then I finish in 1 hour. So that's 9 till 3. Go do the school run. And then Monday night is my sort of podcast night, because a lot of the podcasts that I do with people in the US. So I'll maybe jump on after the bedtime routines about 8:30. So I've got 4 kids. So I've got 4 kids to get to sleep. And then from 8:30 till 9:30, I'll do podcasts. Tuesday is a bit chilled out because Monday's so intense. So I'll work 12 till 3. Wednesday's 12 till 3. In the morning, I like to go to the gym and do the sauna and just chill out. And then Thursday is a reactive day. So if it's a really busy week, if things are crazy, and I always say that busy is a choice, but if this week, for example, is a very busy week for reasons that will come clear very soon. So I'll work Thursday 9 till 3. If there's nothing on, if it's a chilled out week, I'll take it off. And then Friday is nothing. Friday is daddy-daughter day. I've got a little 1-year-old, well, soon to be 2. And so I spend that with Rosie, and then weekends off. So Monday is always the day. That's the day when stuff gets done.
Can you share with the audience where people can find you?
Yeah, the best place is Instagram, Boostly UK on the Instagram. If you want to like chat and send a message, I love Randy. I love your social media. I remember when you were talking about the beach balls and the branded water bottles. I remember seeing that on one of your stories, and I remember sending you a message at the time saying, "Well done." That's the best place. And then if you want to find out more about everything else, boostly.co.uk, boostly.co.uk. Remember to do .co.uk, don't do .com, because there's a restaurant SMS marketing company that managed to get .com. So yeah, .co.uk.
All right. Thank you so much for your time today. We really appreciate it.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. See you soon.